Morning. Let's get you a check of the forecast with KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sara Knox. Good morning, Sara.
Good morning, Brooke. Rainy is right. A lot of it moved through the area and continues to do so. A band of rain making the roadways wet here in this early morning. US 52 in Rochester showing traffic moving smoothly, though. That's because we won't really see a threat for a lot of refreezing. Temperatures are all above the freezing point, staying pretty steady across the board, which is good news. That's why a lot of the precipitation that we are seeing come down and kind of move out of the areas more on the wet side. Live look over Charles City, the same exact temperature and pretty much the same conditions. Some sun going to be trying to move through the clouds throughout the day, but mostly cloudy skies will prevail. Now Storm Tracker 3 showing off the band of rain I mentioned. Even a little bit of frozen precipitation mixed in there. The radar picking up on that. However, most of it has been on the wet side and the heaviest of it kind of continuing to make its way across the Mississippi. Now out of Winona, but there's a little bit of red embedded in there. Some pretty heavy rainfall just quickly moving through. Meanwhile, a little lighter side as it heads out of North Iowa here. Places like Charles City now saying goodbye to the rain, but Decorah just getting a little bit of it as we speak. This band moving on out, and it's all because this cold front continues to pass on through. But as it does, it brings us even more threats coming into the rest of this Thursday. We've got the very windy conditions. You can see how fast these little arrows are moving behind the graphic there. To go along with it, we also have the spin of the low pressure system, which will bring in some chances for a wintry mixture, even some flurries throughout the rest of this day. A wind advisory goes into effect not too long from now, around 9 a.m. It goes until 6 p.m., so it tells you it will impact the lunch commute as well as the evening commute, the tail end of our morning commute. Gusts today anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour possible, especially on those long stretches of highway away from any big cities. As for the winds, we can kind of see just how they'll move through the day here on the forecast wind map. This is a look at over the next 36 hours. Here we are, 9 a.m. This is when the wind advisory goes into effect, and we're not even seeing the strongest winds yet. However, a lot of us close to 25 mile per hour sustained. Now we go into the afternoon. That red-orange spreads across the map. We're looking closer to 30 to 35 mile per hour winds sustained. Now, it's going to stay pretty windy coming into around 6 p.m. This is when the advisory expires. Still quite breezy into the overnight, but winds do start to die down. And by Friday, things are actually looking to be pretty calm with some sunshine on the way. And a really nice Friday. We got to get through this Thursday. Current temperatures right now, they've been pretty steady throughout daybreak. Austin's still at 41 degrees. All of us above the freezing point. This is about where we'll stay throughout the day. Some of us hanging out in the upper 30s, others barely making it to the 40-degree mark, but all of us a bit on the warmer side, above the average. But we got to deal with all of these things coming our way. The rain moving out by 7 a.m. not too long from now. And after that, we see the swirl of the low pressure system alongside the wild winds. We see that chance for a wintry mixture kind of scattered throughout the day. Nothing terribly organized, but still could cause some slickness on roads through the day. Now, as for the 7-day forecast, where the weekend is always in view. Nice calm Friday, as I've been mentioning, sunny skies. Things get a bit breezy on Saturday as warmer weather definitely moves in, 56. Sunday, still looking grand at 61, and yes, still tracking the possibility for some scattered showers, maybe a little bit of a wintry mixture coming into Monday. So quite the roller coaster, yeah, I would say, but we've had plenty of days where we've been able to capture some beautiful sunsets. Cynthia, kind of another artistic picture here.
Yeah.
You've got the silhouettes of the trees and the color behind it.
Pretty sunset.
Just beautiful pictures. We love the daybreak snapshots. Send them in. Cynthia, thank you for giving us this one.
You know what I noticed? I moved here from Ohio, and I feel like Minnesota and Iowa have the most beautiful sunrises and sunsets.
They're gorgeous.
There's nothing like, I don't know if you consider Ohio the Midwest, but there's nothing like a Midwest sunset.
Beautiful. Yeah, incredible. And I love when people can capture the moment.
Yes, even
Send it
better.
to us.
All right, thank you, Sara. Well, Tennessee.